What's going on, everyone? Burbank Aviation here, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the October 2024 Burbank Airport update for you guys. Today we have a lot of very exciting news to go over with new routes, a new airline starting service here, and all sorts of stuff to go over here in today's video. Really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really help me out. Just got into monetization recently. Already have earned $60 at time of recording, which is very, very nice. All profits will be put back towards the channel, whether it's new models, work towards my camera, or just anything to do with travel expenses. So really excited to do this airport update. Wasn't able to do one last month, so we have quite a bit to cover here. But anyways, let's just get started. I'm gonna start down over here in gate A9 with the Spirit A320neo. This guy just arrived in from San Jose. He's gonna be continuing on over to Sacramento. Those are our two newer addition on Spirit. Both are, Sacramento's currently running a 2 daily, San Jose a 12 weekly. Very nice to see that right there. Got the American A320 right here. This guy is in gate A8. He's going to be heading on over to Phoenix on the turnaround service. That 6 p.m. flight to Phoenix has been upgraded to an A320 from an A319. And then we still get a E175 at the 9 o'clock flight and a CRJ-700 on the 4 o'clock flight. I actually think it could be an E175 too on the 4 o'clock flight. Got the JetBlue A220-300. This guy's currently pulling into gate Alpha 7 after arriving from New York John F. Kennedy. He's going to be heading back on out there. Last time we will see this aircraft on the day of recording, actually, is the final flight, October 26th. So definitely sucks to see that leave. It's crazy to say that 2 years ago we were getting double daily A321s, and then now the service is completely pulling out. So that definitely sucks. But it was nice to have JetBlue while it lasted, and next month we will be getting a new airline. So very, very excited to go over that. Got a very nice lineup here of Southwest aircraft. We are going to start in the very back with the 737-700. That is in the Heart 1 livery winglets. He's going to be heading on over to Oakland after arriving in from Nashville. Oakland around a 9 daily, Nashville a 1 daily. And the Southwest 737-700 Heart 1 livery split scimitars. He's going to be heading on over to Chicago Midway after arriving in from, we'll say, San Antonio. Chicago Midway is a 2 daily, San Antonio a 1 daily. Got the Colorado 1 737-700 right here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Denver after arriving in from Phoenix. Phoenix around a 6 daily, Denver around a 4 daily. Very nice to see that right there. And then we have the Southwest 737-700 Heart 1 livery winglets. This guy's going to be heading on over to Las Vegas after arriving in from New Orleans. New Orleans being a 1 daily, Las Vegas being a 9 daily. Currently in reverse ops here, so we have a little bit of a line. Delta E175 right here. This guy's doing the non-stop turnaround service on over to Salt Lake City. This is the 4 p.m. flight that arrives, or departs around 5 p.m. It is delayed by about an hour and a half, though. Still getting 4 daily flights total from Delta, one A220-300 from Atlanta, and then 2 Skywest A175s and another A220-300 from Salt Lake City. That A220-300 has been changed twice to my knowledge. It was an A319 earlier, I think in July, and then I think about a month ago, they actually switched it in for a 737-800. Which is really cool to see. Southwest 737-700 Heart 1 livery split scimitars here. This guy's going to be heading on over to San Jose after arriving in from, we'll say, Austin. San Jose is around a 7 daily. Austin is a 1 daily. Alaska 737-900GR. This guy's doing the nonstop service on over to Seattle after arriving in Portland. Seattle is a 4 to 5 daily, and then Portland is getting around a 4 daily. Some days I think it does go down to 3 daily though. A bit backlit here, but we have this Avilo 77-800. This guy's gonna be heading on over to we'll say Las Vegas for him as well, after arriving in from Arcadia Eureka. Arcadia Eureka, I think, is running a 5 weekly right now, and then Las Vegas, I'm pretty sure, is at a 2 weekly. I'm pretty sure they're still running the Las Vegas service, if not, it just ended about a week ago. Got United A319 right here. This guy's doing the non-stop turnaround service on over to Denver for us today. Denver is a 2 daily, getting 2 A319s. A few times it's been upgauged to the A320. Happens about, I'd say, once every 4 days or so on one of the 2 flights. But very nice to see that right there. United A320 right here. This guy's doing the non-stop turnaround service on over to San Francisco. That is one of 6 daily flights. I think it's either 6 or 7 daily. Getting 2 CRJ-700s, 2 N105s, an A319, and an A320. I know those 737s for United do return next month. Sorry about that. They do return next month, so very excited to see that soon. So those will be back in the next update. Moving around over here to get these on off the aircraft. Alaska AIM-10-5 right here, currently lining up on runway 33 for the departure on over to Boise after arriving in Santa Rosa. Both these services are 5 weekly, serving Monday through Friday. Very nice to see that right there. Got the JetSuitX E145. This guy's gonna be heading on over to, let's say, Scottsdale after arriving in from Las Vegas. Las Vegas gets around, I think, 6 daily flights. Scottsdale gets around 3. And then we have this FedEx 767-300. This guy's going to be heading on over to Memphis for us today. Get this thing in 5 times a week. Monday, it arrives in from Portland, departs to Memphis, and then Tuesday through Friday, it is a Memphis turnaround service. Alright, so we do have quite a bit of news to go over here. I'm actually going to start with JetSuitX. So JetSuitX, the announcement of 2 new routes has happened over the past 2 or so months. First being Salt Lake City. They're going to return to Salt Lake City for the first time in about 10 years. Burbank being one of the 4 services I think they announced. That will start on December 19th, if I'm correct, as a 1 daily. Very excited to see that. Glad to have that back. I think that was served here when JetSuitX was flying to Salt Lake City way back when. Talos will also return. Very excited to see that come back. That dropped about, I want to say, a year ago. But that will be returning here. So very excited to see that back. That starts, I think, December 9th, if I'm correct. So very nice to see that right there. Southwest, a little bit of news here. That New Orleans service that we have, that will end up getting dropped on March 6th. So we'll still have it for about 5 or so more months. And they're just going to add another daily flight to Los Angeles. So it definitely sucks to see that service drop out of here. But outside of that, all the other services seem to be doing well. So very nice to see that. And then Chicago Midway, that service is also doing well. Pretty much year round. It's only not here through January and February. And then we get it March, April, May, and then starting early June is when it goes up to 2 daily. Still running 2 daily right now. I'm not sure when that goes back down to 1 daily. So very nice job for Southwest right there. JetBlue, like I mentioned, will be pulling out. Today's the day of recording, the last day they will fly the service. Definitely sucks to see them go. I was able to see them about a week ago for the final time, so that was nice to see, but definitely sucks to see them pulling out. American went over the A320, up gauge to Phoenix, still getting that 2 daily, 738 to Dallas. Spirit, that Portland service has been dropped. That was originally supposed to start back up around mid-October, but they ended up dropping the service. So now we just have 4 services. Got a 4 daily to Las Vegas, 2 daily to Oakland, 2 daily to Sacramento, and then a 12 weekly to San Jose. So getting anywhere from 9 to 10 daily flights. Still very nice, but definitely sucks to see that Portland service go. Could see them adding some new services here in the future, so hopefully that will happen fairly soon. And then the biggest news of the month by far is that Frontier airlines will be returning in here. They've been absent for about a year and a half, pulled out in March 2023. We'll be starting with 3 services here. San Francisco will be our best service. That will be running a 1 daily. And then we will have Denver at a 4 weekly and Phoenix at a 3 weekly. All 3 of those services start between November 21st and November 22nd. I forget which services start on what date. San Francisco, I think, starts on the 21st. And then I think Phoenix does as well. And then Denver's the 22nd. I could be wrong about that, though. Very nice to see Frontier come back. Phoenix, they tried, or they were going to launch it, but Phoenix, I think they launched for like 3 weeks and then pulled out. Denver, they scheduled it, but I don't think they ever flew it. San Francisco, they have not tried. That's a new service here. So, very excited to see that. Maybe they could see Las Vegas because, I mean, when I flew to Las Vegas, I flew the very first flight to Las Vegas, are going out there, and then flying back, I flew the very last flight, and both flights were completely full. That was on Southwest. I'm not sure what the load factors for other airlines look like, but as I can see, it is a very, very busy service, highly competitive. I mean, you have Southwest, Avilo, Spirit, Jetsuit X running it. And then I honestly wouldn't be shocked if I saw something like Alaska at a Las Vegas service. But it could be very cool to see someone else jump on it, whether it be Alaska or Frontier. Would be nice to see that. But very cool to see Frontier back. Those services will be included in the next month. They might park in Alpha 7 as you have JetBlue leaving. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm honestly interested to see as we start to have an increase of services, because eventually we will run out of time frame at some point as we have the 14 gate restriction and then the 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew. So it'll be very interesting to see when we run out of slots, what will happen if we start getting bigger aircraft, or if the airport will have to make some talks with the public as they made the decisions for 14 gates. I think it's like 5,200 parking spaces is the limit right now. So could see some negotiations for that. Could see some bigger aircraft. Like I mentioned, United 737s will be back next month. Very nice to see that. Would be interesting to see in Alaska upgauge maybe to Boise, as that has become fairly competitive recently. You have Avilo serving that on I think 2 weekly, and then Alaska and Southwest both run a 1 daily. So it could be very interesting to see Alaska have an upgauge to Boise. But very, very nice update here. Looking forward to Frontier returning next month. Hope you all enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helped me out. The views really do count now, as they contribute to the money I earn, which I can put back into the channel. Hopefully, we'll be getting San Antonio back by December. But I'm not sure. It's kind of just, garage is still kind of a mess. So really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.